You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
Kwa majina naitwa Japan Rollins Otieno. Yeah, kazi wa Mombasa saizi. Yeah. Asante sana kwa kunikaribisha Blue Radio.
Blue Radio. No. So wewe ni event organizer with the International Mr. and Mrs. International 2024.
Yes. I'm a member of the marketing and publicity subcommittee. Also a member of the pageantry committee where I serve as the vice chair. So we thought it wise to have an engagement for the youths. Something that would bring the youths to the show so that they can learn, waweze kusoma na kujua yale mazuri yaliyomo ndani ya show. So tukakuja na Mr. and Miss. Tulikuwa na auditions, tukafanya the main.
Tukuzisikia, hata kama youth, sikusikia.
Labda wewe ndio ukusikia, wengine walisikia.
Do you know how I wanted to be a Miss? I was a Miss in my high school.
Oh.
Yeah, so ningesikia hivi maybe I would sina body.
Na watoto walikuja, tulikuwa na, I remember during the auditions we had close to 45 models showing up to contest. So it was a very tough time and we managed. So we managed to audition the 45 and then we only took 30 for the main contest. So hapo kwa 30 pia we were trained, uchague out of the 30. And for the first time we decided to bring something inclusivity. We engaged people living with disabilities.
Oh.
We also gave them a platform. Yes. Yeah, and we had the deaf community. Basi una uwezo wa kusikia na kuongea. And one of them managed to win.
Yeah, yes. The deaf or who? The deaf.
Yeah.
A Mr. or a Miss?
Miss.
Miss.
Yes.
Wow, this is something good. Nimekuwa nimeenda show, but I've never heard of this because you said it's the first time.
Yeah, it's the first time we are having the pageantry. Yes.
Na ilifanyika wapi?
Mkomani Showground.
Hiyo time ya show?
Yeah, wakati wa show.
And people were there like watching?
Yes. The final day was on Saturday night from 6 p.m. All through watu walikuwa na sisi mpaka saa 7 usiku. Mpaka tukafanya crowning. Yes.
So ushapata Mr. and Mrs. I'm sure it wasn't all about beauty alone or the handsomeness.
Yes.
Mimi nyingine mlikuwa mnazingatia?
Tulikuwa na very thorough training. Yeah, 3 weeks. That is 6 days of the weekends. Kwa sababu pia lazima tuwape time waendelee na maisha yao ya kawaida. So we had the training was looking at public speaking. Wanaweza kujieleza. Kwa sababu the moment umewin umekuwa Mr. ama Miss, tutakuwa tunakutuma pale nje uende ufanye project. Wewe ni mtu weza jiongea. So tuko na training ya public speaking. Tuko na training ya walks, creativity, jinsi they can use the brain. Like right now we are rolling up, should I call it a program or a project called MIS, that is Mombasa International Show, Beauty with Brains Initiative.
Where?
Yes. Through the Mr. and Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are expecting that through the training they have, they should have projects that are creative enough to impact the society. Yes.
And came with the Mr. and Mrs.
Yes, tumekuja na Mr. and Mrs.
Where?
I'm a student at the Technical University of Mombasa, currently pursuing marine engineering.
Okay, Technical University of Mombasa too, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Brian Issa. I'm from Kwale County, and I'm the reigning Mr. of International Show. I'm from Kenya Methodist University, taking tourism and hospitality management.
All right. So how was it? Pako umefikia hapa leo?
It wasn't easy.
Why would you say so? Why would you say so?
It's a competition, so you need to be outstanding. Your ideas, your creativity, your discipline, your time management, juu hizo zote wanaangalia.
So maybe unaweza sema what did you have mpaka ukafikia hapo leo? Kuliko wale niliambiwa wako 40. And then wakachukua 30. Yeah, so how is it? As in, what is that uniqueness? I'm sure there was a question, Amma. So tell me.
I think I'll say discipline and time management and creativity.
And creativity.
Yes.
Alright, let me decide, Mr.
Okay. To me, nitasema kuwa jambo la kwanza ni mtu kuwa ukue na malengo. Alafu pia ukue ujue unataka nini. The moment you know what you want, you will work for it. So to me, to get this title, it wasn't that easy. Like what kila mtu alikuwa anafikiria. But kitu ambayo ilinifanya nikatokea ama nikawa like outstanding among others. Mimi nitasema in every situation wanna try not to be the best, but each and every day na try nifanye something creative yenye itaonekana yenye wengine hawatakuwa wamefikiria kufanya kitu kama hiyo. Yeah.
Alright, to the Queen, maybe is it something that you've always wanted to do? Maybe dreams, pale ukiwa, growing up and you're still growing. Yeah. Is it something that ulikuwa unataka? Maybe people had dreams. I want to be a model. Maybe one day I want to be a miss or a mister. Is it something that you've always wanted? Ama ilikuja tu, you saw that there was a audition somewhere and go for it? No,
actually this is my second runway.
Oh.
Yeah. Me being a model, ilikuja since nikuwa mdogo. Watu walikuwa wananiita unakaa model then nikaanza kuwa na hiyo like I want to. Mbona kila mtu ananiambia hivyo. So nikaanza tu ile na watch kwa TV, then I'm like acha nijaribu na heels hivyo. Then when I joined campus nikasema acha sasa nianze training serious.
Okay, to me ni kitu ambayo imetokea ilianzia mahali, sio kwa tu ati nilishtukizia na kuingia.
Ilianzia wapi?
To me this is my 8th runway.
What?
So it started back in high school. Ile wakati ilikuwa mtu unavaa vizuri, you are neat. Then kila mtu akawa anasema huyu anakaa model. Sasa ilianzia huko. So then we had a competition in high school, nikawin. So nikawa najiambia kumbe hata mimi pia naweza. So kutokea hapo ndio nikawa nikiona watu wa kimodel, I feel like mimi pia ni mmoja wao. Sasa ndio ikani drive hivyo up to now.
Yeah. Alright, sawa. Labda tuzungumze naye coordinator atuambie after this labda what is the next thing tuna expect nini? Tushapata Mr. and Mrs. So what is next?
All right, going forward, as tulikuwa tunawachukua for those who are coming to compete for auditions, they had different projects that they wanted to do. So modeling as an art today is used to the same thing that Blue Radio is doing to achieve something. Like I see Blue Radio is trying to save the ocean using the radio. So modeling today is used to give back to the society. So we are expecting them to come up with the projects. Like I told you, they have to be good in public speaking. So they have to come up with projects and they watafute partners. We support them where we can so that they can do different projects. Like she was sharing with me one of the projects she's thinking that I really think can impact Mombasa as a county. Yeah, so right now, going forward, it's just that as we wait to see what they will do using their titles during their reign.
So umesema kuwa hii ni ya kwanza?
Yes, this
is the first time. So the second time inafanya baada ya miaka mingapi labda?
Crowns zinakuwa held within 1 year. A period of 1 year. So how the next time we're having the show, this I know itakuwa next year in September. We will be choosing a new queen and king.
So you have 1 year. Mko na mwaka mmoja.
Yeah.
So let me ask, kwa huu mwaka mmoja kuna project tofauti ambazo umesikia, like maybe you had a project that will help in Mombasa County. So ulivyoshinda, do you know now that you have something to do, you have a task to do? So labda how are you trying to achieve everything in this 1 year? Umeplan nini? What is there on the table? What do you have?
First of all, project yenye anasema it's about charity kwa street kids. Unaona around Mombasa town Moso. Ukishatembea pale let's say nje ya Cathedral, nje ya Kenya Power, uko ukienda Mapembe za Ndovu, kuna two street kids wamelala tu hapo hivyo wana beg. So I was thinking of, unajua kuna big hotels zenye wanapika chakula and then food inabaki. So badala watupe, mbona wasitupakie hiyo food and then we go with my mister and the other winners tuchukue hiyo, ataka will hire tuk tukiwapatia, tukizungusha food around.
Okay, to me I will just say that to raise a productive kid, it requires some of the communities, and the communities ni sisi. As ambao tumechaguliwa saizi, we are now to represent the community. And for example, me, back with other titles, I've been nurturing young talent kutoka kwa watoto wadogo. Nilichukua this project like an initiative whereby kwa katika our local communities kunazo talanta mbalimbali ambazo watu hawazioni. For example, modeling. When you come back in my community, ukianza kumodel like watu wanasema hii ni talanta ya wasichana, ama wanasema maybe talanta ya wavulana ni kama mpira. Lakini ukiangalia vile vile hiyo talanta ya mpira hawaikuzi. So kwangu mimi nilikuwa najaribu kukuza talanta kwa watoto wadogo. Jinsi tunavyokuwa tunajua ukikuza talanta, the more you nurture the talent, it is the more you impact the community. Tukiwa na Queen, we had discussed about even mambo na because we are in Mombasa, agricultural ina deal pia na blue economy. Tukiangalia katika ocean zetu, sometimes tunapata ziko chafu. Tutafanya nini kama Mr. and Miss? Lazima tu organize vitu like cleaning of the beach na vitu vingine mbalimbali. Yeah.
So awali mmeniambia nyinyi nyote ni wanafunzi. Wewe unasomea Methodist na wewe unasomea TUM. So how are you going to balance? Unajua kuna mwaka mmoja, wa kufanyia as a Mr. and Miss International Show 2024, and then you have your school work. So how are you going to balance this? Ndo pia shule wewe unafanya vizuri, and pia zile project ambazo nyinyi mmesema moja hapo ni kama hiyo ambayo umezitaja, mmezifanya by the end of the year and many others projects.
Balancing ni ngumu, lakini we try. Juu unajua si most of the times zezo tunaambiwa kujeni hapa hivi mfanye hivi na hivi, but unaweza pata tunaitwa in the afternoon, alafu in the morning uko shule. Mimi classes zangu nyingi waziko asubuhi, so niko na advantage, and then weekends I'm free.
Okay, to me I would say that's why it's called pageant of purpose and pageant with brain. So you lazima ubalance, and kitu ambayo itafanya ubalance ni wewe na ujue time ambayo unafaa ufanye kila kitu kwa wakati wake. For example, me I'm a student. Time yangu yenye huwa niko free sana, maybe weekends, na pia utapata kwa wanafunzi wengi time nyingi ambao wako free ni on weekends, na hiyo time ndio tutaitumia kufanya projects zetu.
And I wanted to ask the coordinator, so na expect nini after the 1 year from the Mr. and the Mrs.?
We are looking at how they are going to empower the community and bring positive change, a long-lasting change, even if it's just empowering one single person. You see, today we celebrate Mombasa Cement.
Very much.
Not because he has the best quality cement or something, but because of what he's done to the people of Mombasa and even other counties as well. And we are looking at however small, how can we keep up with the good things that he was doing. So I think through this platform, the big expectation that I'm having from the Miss and the Mister is how can they come together with other winners, because we have other winners of like first runners up, second runners up. We also have Miss Def, by the way. Miss Def did not come because we some of the challenges we are having is the interpreter, because the interpreter is very expensive to walk around with them. But we are looking at how can we partner with organizations that can help us make that a success, because she is also a very determined and passionate model. She's called Lillian, and she's also Miss Def Kakamega. Yeah, the people living with disabilities are doing a lot outside there. I know of Bubbling. She was one of our judges. She was Miss Def Mombasa, went all the way to Africa to represent Kenya. She went to South Africa to represent Kenya in the Miss Def Africa 2018, and she won. So they're also doing a good work there, and us coming together and not leaving anybody behind is something that is very key that we have to embrace. So I think that is what I'm looking at them. And then being in the agricultural space, I'm looking at how can they come up with projects that can help the youths understand that leo tunafaa kurudi shambani. It's not about white collar jobs. It's about what can put food on the table.
So being the first one, and what are the challenges, maybe planning all these challenges ambazo umepitia, because it's the first Miss International Show?
Yeah, as part of the challenges, in fact there are a lot of them. If I have to mention, then I think I'll take the whole day.
Just a few.
But
the
main challenge is the fact that we decided to incorporate the people living with disabilities, having to finance them, because you see these are people, maybe they're not working and they depend on being supported to make such objectives work. So it was a challenge. In fact, our interpreter, I have a lot of respect for him. He's called Felix. He really assisted a lot during the training, during the event, because the event took place throughout the show, and it's very expensive. You can imagine being paid. We were to pay him close to 5,000 a day for those days, but he assisted us with some small amount, and I really appreciated that. So that was one of the key challenges. Another key challenge was on the partnership side. I think it's, I don't know if it's in Mombasa or Mombasa as a county. Not the county government, I'm just saying everybody, the stakeholders in Mombasa, they have not embraced modeling. They do not see the potential of modeling to the economy. And it's high time, I tell them, that that is why we have Miss Universe. That is why we have Miss Africa and all that, because it's a platform that is really empowering the youths today. And maybe another challenge is parents. Now that these are students, parents wazazi kidogo walinitatanisha.
Kwa nini?
Kuna wazazi hawajakubali watoto wao wawe models. They still have the long gone mentality that modeling is not a career. They should study. In fact, I'm still having a challenge with one of the parents of the winners.
Wow.
Yeah, because she won, and we need to have her even on shows like this. We need to engage her in different projects, but the parent feels we are taking a lot of her time, or she may divert from any other thing that she should be doing. So the girl keeps texting and calling. She wants to be engaged, but you see, now if a parent calls you and tells you stop engaging my daughter, it's tough. So you understand the parent, you understand the student, but now
you don't know what to do.
What would you do? Yeah, you have to stick to the parent. Yeah. So I think those are part of the challenges, but in one way or the other, we always seek a way forward. So we are planning ourselves better with the team, and I know the future events will have challenges, but minimal.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going back to our Mr. and Mrs. And nataka sasa mtuambie nyinyi pia zile challenges ambazo mmepitia kama Mr. and Mrs. kwa hii journey.
Haya, I'll start. challenge yenye nilipitia mwanzo kwa runway last week too. Unajua you should be creative kwa wears zako. We had 5 categories. So unafaa like outdo the others. Kitu yenye you'll convince the judges it's me, not the other person. So mimi nilikuwa tulianza show on a Wednesday. Ilikuwa nikishatoka huko sendi kwa nyumba, naenda kwa studio ya my designer. Tunaenda, imagine jioni, tunakaa hapo tunafikiria the next day nitavaa nini. Tunatengeneza the whole night. So me, I wasn't sleeping the whole of last week.
So hizo dressing code ni nyinyi ndio mko mnajisimamia? Okay, wow, okay. So
lazima uwe creative. I'll remember tulikuwa tunaweza kaa hapo hivyo tunatengeneza outfits hadi tunasahau maduka inafungwa, hatuja kula sapa. So inabidi tukunywe tu soda na mkate siku ishe hivyo.
I know, right.
This is the struggles.
Yeah.
The following day tunafaa let's say tufike by 9. So ni amke anipake make up hapo kwa studio, anipake makeup, nivae nguo, ani design, niende tena nini. Then nikishatoka huko nirudi, tunalala hapo kwa floor.
It was a challenge. Alright, Mr. Challenge gani uko napitia? And before Mr. speaks, au uko na challenge na wazazi? Your parents were supportive because coordinator amesema the other one, the winner mwenye alikuwa mzazi amesema it's time consuming and attack your model. What about you?
My mom and my brother, they're supportive. Kila siku alikuwa ananipigia ananiambia leo unavaa nini, hata wao walikuwa wananiuliza leo unavaa nini, is it creative, is it wananiambia if hata kunilipia outfits they paid.
Wow. Okay.
My parents are so supportive and my brother.
Okay. Mr.
Okay. Mimi kwangu the biggest challenge ilikuwa ni about time. Since I'm a student na sasa pia nimewekwa placement. So tukikuwa boot camp ilikuwa ni somehow kule wakuelewi, wanaona maybe unataka tuende ufanye vitu zako. But I thank God ilifika time nikaenda tu nikaelezea the manager na akaelewa, since the manager tayari alikuwa ameshakuwa yeye ni one of the supporters kwa hiyo event. So vile nilimfuata nikamwambia akaelewa paka akasema uko. So hizi siku zenye zimebaki, now you can go and prepare yourself for the event. So another thing ilikuwa pia ni capital. Since mimi mwenyewe ndio najitengenezea nguo zangu, so ni lazima nilikuwa nifikirie na ni come up with the capital ya kununua hizo the materials and whatever ndio nijitengenezee. But in the side of my parents, my mom is very supportive. Yeye kila kitu yenye anaona kwangu especially anaona ni success. So na pia anaona tu mafanikio. So huwa anani support. Yeye ana shida. Kini mzae ngori.
Okay, so labda nimuulize coordinator kuhusu the upcoming event. Umesema hii ni 1 year. So maybe what are we expecting kwa hizo miaka mingine ambayo labda kwa hivi sasa, because the first thing just siku ya kwanza huwa, but I know you have good ideas, new ideas ambazo you are going to imply kwa hizo another second, third. Yeah, so what are we expecting as youth?
Yeah, as the youths of Mombasa, I want to, on behalf of Mombasa International Show, the Agricultural Society of Kenya Mombasa branch, we are doing everything to make sure that we give you the best show. Ile kupendeza. The only thing I would want to advise the youth ni wafike show. Watu wafike show. Apart from even this pageantry, there's a lot at the show to learn about. In fact, these models, during the moments when we were not having sessions that could present, we could walk with them through the stalls. They could learn a lot on agriculture, innovation, entrepreneurship, the government institutions like CABS, you know. So there's a lot of things that people can learn from there. So with support of the current chairman of Agricultural Society of Kenya Mombasa, is called Mr. Henry Nyaga. He has really been supportive, plus the office headed by the branch manager, she's called Madam Betty Rotich. They've really been supportive in this, and we are working forward to see on how can we impact the youth. Yes, we just want to remove the narrative of show ni ya agriculture, show ni ya wazee, ama show ni ya watoto wa shule. So we want this generational gap. The youths pia wapate kufika show. So there is a lot. We are looking at how we will even be having wasanii wakubwa. You see this other one we only managed to reach DJ Lenium kutupea muziki. But we are looking at how is it possible even for that Saturday night, can we have a big artist to come and entertain the youth so that they can have fun. Kutoa tu stress ya mwaka mzima.
So manake mdo umetupatia kisogo labda to the Mr. and the Mrs. Labda what can you say kwa dakika nusu saa 30 minutes to kwa yule youth ambaye anatusikia, what can you advise?
Mimi mwanzo naweza ambia a girl child at a boy child, you should not give up. Juu the moment ume give up ni hivyo. Juu mimi singekuwa hapa hivi kama ningekuwa nime give up. Hata through the boot camp period it was tough. Mimi hata kuna point nilienda hata kwa organizer nikamwambia I want to give up. Mimi nimechoka. Akaniambia no. So in whatever that you are doing, you just take heart and pray. Mwanzo maombi. You pray and you should not give up.
Kwangu ningesema vile my miss amesema or my queen amesema that giving up it is one way of failing or one way to plan to fail. Mimi ningewaambia vijana wenzangu like vijana tunafaa tujitume. Vijana inafaa tukuze talanta zetu. Especially in this industry, sio lazima tu atufikirie the white collar job. Especially vile the ASK imetuletea this show. Hii show ni ya muhimu sana especially kwa vijana, hata si kwa wazee, especially kwa vijana. Next year ningependa vijana wote tujitokeze kwa sababu ina mafunzo tofauti ambayo inatufaidisha sisi.
All right.